Give me 5 minutes and I'll give you 5 reasons to buy this Russell's Reserve. Wait, that's the wrong one. How about the Russell's 15? That's right, we're reviewing the Russell's Reserve 15. I had a change of heart recently over the Russell's Reserve, and I've actually come to like it better than I thought I did. So recently when I was up in Dahlonega with friends, we stopped by a bottle shop and lo and behold, a Russell's 15 on the shelf. Now, I don't own this bottle. I wish I did. It was lent to me by a friend, Daniel, who said, put it on your show and then get it right back to me. And I said, can I drink out of the bottle? No, I can't drink out of the bottle. So Daniel, thank you for lending us this fine sample of Russell's 15, and it will be back to you as soon as we can. I thought we'd do something we haven't done in a while and do a pop cork on this lovely Russell's 15. Nice pop. Oh, that smells rich. So, why did I have a change of heart over Russell's? I recently did a video, it should be out by the time you see this, on the 10 best bourbons under $50. And I can now buy this Russell's 10 under $50. And if you watch the show, you'll see how that came about to be in that list. But I had a change of heart over Russell's Reserve. And I thought it should be in the 10 best bourbons under $50, and it is. This show is about this Russell's 15, which are some people on YouTube and some bottle shop owners are saying it may be the best bourbon of 2024. Well, that's why we're here, folks. We're going to find out, is it really good? I like the 10. Am I going to love the 15? So we're going to put 5 minutes on the clock and get right into availability, aroma, taste, finish, value, and I'm going to give you my score 1 to 5 stars. So let's start that clock and get in on availability. Well, of course, it's limited, very limited. Where I do see it normally is not on the shelf. It's usually in a case or it's part of a rewards or point system at the bottle shops, which I totally support. That gets bottles like this to the valued customers, to the frequent customers, to the loyal customers. So if you're a member of a loyalty program or rewards program in a bottle shop, check to see if they don't have a Russell's 15 waiting to give away at some point in the near future. We were lucky we actually found this on the shelf. Now, I won't tell you what we paid for it because I didn't pay for it, but I thought it was a fair price based on how limited the availability is. So, aroma. Well, definitely the notes that I got from Russell's 10, but on a magnitude much higher. I definitely get a lot of kind of brown sugar, molasses, baking spices, definitely a strong hint of vanilla. What does the website russellsreserve.com say? They say that dried fruits, caramel, nutmeg, clove, and oak. I was definitely getting some oak. I didn't mention it, but it was definitely there. And those baking spices, I always think of baking spices as being nutmeg, clove, sometimes cinnamon, sometimes vanilla. The dried fruits, I got more just molasses, brown sugar, more traditional. Well, let's see if it's in the taste. Cheers. Taking in small sips at first, it is 117 proof. Wow. I got some pepper right on the tip of the tongue. A strong presence of baking spices. I'm definitely getting some dark fruits, cherries, figs, Vanilla comes across, definitely some cinnamon along with that. But cherries and figs seems to be prominent. And that molasses and brown sugar like comes after it for the sweetness. But the first thing I thought about was like cherries and figs. Wow, what does the website say about it? Spiced fruits, including cherry and plum, transition to notes of molasses, coffee, tobacco, and mature oak. Now, I always get in a good bourbon, especially something like a 15-year, I always get the oak in there. It's kind of expected for me. I don't always talk about it, but that oak is there. But it's not a bitter oak. It's more of a sweet oak. Wow. Finish. For me, without looking at the website there, I would say the dried fruits kind of come across in the finish. And then oak, leather, some vanilla still in that. So yeah, dried fruits, the oak, leather, vanilla, all pretty balanced. Nothing really stands out great. It's pretty long lasting. I'm still tasting it. It's nice. It's not fantastic, but I'll say it's nice on the verge of being great. It's somewhere in there between nice and great. It's very good, really. It is very good. What's it say? Long-lasting finish with hints of dark cocoa, caramel, and smooth oak. Well, the oak I really didn't pick up any cocoa or chocolate, but the caramel, well, I think that from that leftover of the molasses brown sugar, that could be the caramel in it. But mostly that dried fruit and those baking spices with the oak following is what was predominant and pretty long lasting. So we've run out of time here. Let's stop the clock. Value. Well, the MSRP is right at $250, I believe. And I see it where you can buy it off the shelf anywhere from $300 to $500. I've seen it locally. Very sparse. Most of the ones I do seeing are in some kind of rewards or points program. In fact, there was one this morning, I think at McFarland, where someone got one of those Russell's 15. Unfortunately, it wasn't me. I was busy filming at another location. But someone, like me tonight, is probably enjoying this Russell's 15. So value, well, it's allocated. It is in the secondary market, and everybody wants it. So value is fair. It's a very good bourbon. I think if I could find it for $250, I would say it's a good value. I don't think you're going to find it for $250 unless you're in a point system. So if you're buying it in a store off the shelf, it's only going to be a fair value. So that comes down to my score. How many stars? 1 to 5. I'm going to have to take one more taste. That is so rich and powerful. The more I taste it, the more I love it.
6.5 hours later.
I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. I was thinking about 5, but of the 5s I have, I know it's close. 4.5 stars. A solid 4.5 stars. So if you're hunting this Russell's 15 and you're willing to pay anywhere from $300 to $500 for it, this is an excellent bourbon. This is a fantastic bourbon. 4.5 stars all day long. Wow. I am so intrigued with this. I wish I could keep the bottle, but I've got to give it back to Daniel. So thank you, Daniel, once again for this. You're going to enjoy the hell out of this bottle. This is absolutely delicious. This would definitely be on my top shelf if I own it, and would probably be in the top 10 bottles that I have if I owned it. So please like this video, comment, and share. And if you got a Russell's 15, cheers to you. You're going to enjoy the hell out of this fall, if it lasts that long, right? So as always, please drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and we'll see you next time.